Hello. Hi. I'm assuming I'm live. I've got a brand new, I have a brand new system now. I got a new phone stand and I got a new program on my laptop so that I can stream my live things. And I wasn't able to practice, so you're kind of a practice for me to make sure everything works okay and the sound is good. But yeah, hoping this turns out good and this all works a lot better. And now you can see my face first, which is what I wanted. I wanted you to be able to see who I was before you see me crafting so you can get to know me better. If you don't know who I am Heather Brecken. I live in Glendale, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix, if you don't know where that is. And I teach monthly card classes in my home studio, just right here across from where I'm sitting is my big table where my ladies gather. And if you live in the Glendale area, I'd be happy for you to come to one of my classes sometime. I'm going to be adding more things to my schedule. I just have to figure out when and where I can do stuff because I have a little puppy that she's a little needy and I have to make arrangements for her and stuff. But I do want to have some more simpler classes and some other things going on in my business. And I want to do some more things this summer. So, with that, today I want to show you the paper pumpkin kit for June. Sorry, we're not in July yet. I'm really trying to hurry this year along, aren't I? I think it's because in August I'm getting a knee replacement and I'm really looking forward to it. Not so much the surgery, just to get it done and over with and be out of pain. I've already had my other knee done and I know what it is to go through it, and it is rough. But I remember how much pain I was in before, and then once I got through it, I could see, it feels so much better now, and it works a lot better. So I'm really looking forward to getting the other one done so it can stop aching and hurting like it does on a normal basis. But anyway, so we're coming up on the end of June, and my kit was a little delayed this month, but I plan on one of my Thursdays with my Tea with Heather to do the paper pumpkin kit and show you. And yes, I have my tea. So I have my tea from HTO. This is a new place that we have here, just like a half a mile from my house. And because, I love tea, this is this is my Starbucks, we'll call it. People who are addicted to Starbucks, I'm addicted to HTO. And my kids and my husband are like, oh my gosh, how much tea can you drink? And I'm like, don't ask. So without putting any more off, let's go down, and this should work. And here we have my paper pumpkin. So I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to show you what it's like to open it, right here live on camera. So we just open it up, and then in every box there's always a stamp set and a little ink spot. Now for this, I will be using my full-size ink pad and not opening this little guy, but it's for you guys. And if you've never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, when you subscribe to it, your first box will come with a block in it. So that's why mine doesn't have a block, because I've been a subscriber for a while now. But it comes in this pretty blue tissue paper, and you just unwrap it. And we have our kit, and it is these cute little bikes and blooms. I'm trying to figure out my lighting here so it doesn't glare too much, but they're really cute cards. So let's see how they go together. We'll just pack this up and set it aside. So when you get your paper pumpkins, we just open it up. I'm going to prepare you. I'm expecting the UPS man to come anytime. I never know when he's going to come here, and when he shows up, my dogs are going to go crazy nuts barking. I will try to adjust the volume if that happens so we don't have to hear them too much. But, you know, it'll be my luck. He's going to show up right when I'm working on this. So anyway, so you get all these pieces and the instructions. So this kit will make 9 cards, 3 of each of the 3 different designs, and then you have the directions. So everything is here and it explains to you how to do everything, and we will be following along with each of these. Ugh, I can do this. So I'm just going to set those aside, and in here we have, they give you the envelopes, so we have 9 envelopes that will coordinate and match each of the cards. And then this looks like this is 3 pieces for one of the cards. Let's see, we have our card bases. Let's see, there's 3 card bases, then we have some more pieces, 3 more card bases, some more pieces, and 3 more card bases, and more pieces. So, for the first card, we're going to need the green base. So I'm going to pull that out, and then we're going to need, it looks like this bicycle, and oh, I think we're going to be stamping flowers on there. Let's see, we need this piece. I'm just checking everything that we're going to need. Oh, we need one of these pieces. Let's see. That, this, and this. Okay. I think we have our pieces we need for that. So I'm going to set these aside so they don't get in the way. I know we're going to need some dimensionals, which that also comes in the package here, along with some little pretty butterfly gems, which we'll put on at the end. I have my Calypso Coral ink pad here that we will use. So, first of all, we have to stamp. Oh shoot, there's another piece. I did not get all the pieces. We need this flower piece. So, first of all, we're going to put the Have a Lovely Day. And if you aren't aware, when you have a brand new polymer stamp, you know that they sometimes have a coating on them. And if you don't get that off, they don't stamp right. And usually I just rub it on my hand. Some people take an eraser, some people take a sanding block. I have found if I just rub it on my hand, it usually works. But let's see if we got to season this guy up or how it's doing. It looks like it's stamping pretty good. So we're just going to give it a whirl. So how does this go? We need it this way. We're just going to stamp our greeting right in the center and pray it comes out good. Not too bad. So we've got that, and then we need, let's see, I've got my cleaning pad over here to the side of me. going to need these flowers. And again, rub it on my pad, give it a little rub, 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 rub. Try to clean it off. Give it a test. Make sure that it's, sometimes it just needs to be stamped a few times too. So now we're just going to figure out where this lines up, and it looks like I have it the right direction. So just going to, oh, sorry if I'm getting my head in the way. Not too bad. Let's see, is this close enough for you guys to see? I can zoom in a little if it needs to be just a little closer to see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have our two pieces. I think that's all we're gonna do on that for right now, and I'm gonna close this just so we don't have any accidents, because that would just be a shame if that happened. So I'm going to score my card, and it looks like this part is on the bottom, and we're gonna have to put this bicycle on here, and we put him on with dimensionals. So, and because there's little tiny pieces, there's little tiny mini dimensionals. So this can get a little tedious, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, maybe just my fingers might be. We'll see. Sometimes fingers are good, sometimes not. So in these little sections, I'm putting the mini dimensionals, and then I do have some bigger ones here that I'm going to use for the bigger spots, just so we don't have so many little pieces to pick up. Need one over there, and we need one over here, and then add one up here, and here. All right. So then, you can just take your pick tool, and it helps pick up these little pieces or dimensional bags. Works better on the big ones, but it'll work on the little ones too. So is there anybody out there that already subscribes to Paper Pumpkin? Do you like it? Do you like the easy crafting with them? I know I do. It's just kind of, I don't want to call it, it's simple. It's, it can be good for the beginner crafter, or the crafter who doesn't want a lot of stuff. So now we need to place this on our card. Put that bicycle up on the edge, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to, we need to put this down the edge. Let's see. Does it say? Oh, it wants it on dimensionals, but I think that's going to be too tall, and I don't like pieces in the background like that to be lifted. I think they should be flat, but I think I'll put, It's calling to have that raised, but I don't know if I want that raised or not. I think I'm going to leave it flat because the bicycle is raised up. And see, and that's the thing with these kits. You can do them however you want. You don't have to follow the directions exactly. Let's see, just making sure everything's straight. And then I will pop this up. And then we're going to lay that right on top of our little basket. Then, let's see, it has us tying a bow. So we get out our thread. It is calling for a single bow. But personally, I don't like single bows. I feel like they're hard to tie and they never lay straight. So I'm going to do a double bow. And I think they look prettier, especially with linen thread. But I make double bows with any kind of twine that we have, just because I feel like it is easier to hold and manage and line up straight. And they just look better. So I'm gonna get my little glue dot here. And just kind of ball it up. It's calling for the bow to be on the side, but Heather's gonna do it the way she likes it, and I want it in the middle. And I think it looks better. And then, where'd our little butterflies go? We have these cute little butterflies. And I'm going to put some up here. And here. And then one on the flowers. So there you have it. This is card number 1. I hope you like this. This is our first card in the kit, but it's really pretty. I like it. So we will move on to card number 2. Let's see. Card number 2 has, let's get our little pile of supplies over here. It's using one of these, which I think this looks like, I think it's supposed to be looking like Calypso Coral, but a little lighter. So this one is needing, all right, we used those, so I don't think we need those again. We need one of these. I believe we need one of these. And we need one of these big bicycles. So let's see, I'm just looking at the directions. Need the big bicycle, these flowers, this label, and some twine. Okay. So we'll fold this. And let's check out what we got here. There's a few pieces we need to take out. So how is everybody doing today? Tell me if you're watching, tell me where you're watching from. And if you're local, I'd love to know who my local people are that are watching. So we're going to need, let's stamp our pieces and then we will move on to assembling. So we need this Best Wishes stamp. Again, just rubbing it on the butt of my hand, if you will. And we'll see if that's, oh, stamp's pretty good. Alrighty, now we just gotta line it up straight. And Heather, keep your head out of the camera. Not too bad. And then we're gonna need this little bunch of flowers. Again. There we go. Not too bad. All right. So now I got to figure out what the configuration is. It looks like they go kind of like that. So I'm just going to stamp that set. That one. And let's see, this one looks like it goes this way. Just like that. Easy peasy. Close this up again so we don't stick our hand in on accident. Now, got to fill these guys up with dimensionals, which I think for this I can pretty much use mostly big ones. All right. I love these bicycle cards. You know, it makes me want to go riding. I have a bicycle. I haven't ridden it in a long time. When my daughter still lived at home, her and I used to go bike riding, and it was a lot of fun. But now she moved away and is in Idaho, so kids grow up and they go away. I don't have a bike riding partner anymore. Alright. But I'm so happy for her. She got married. She's living in Idaho where it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm jealous. I wish I could go live there. Maybe someday. We'll see. Alright. And this little guy needed some dimensionals. Alright, let's see. Let's first do you ever find in your house or wherever you're crafting these little dimensional backs? The funniest thing is when I find them on my dog's head. She'll somehow get one on her, nose it around, but I find these little dimensional backs everywhere despite my best efforts to get them in the garbage can. Okay, let's see. This looks like they've snugged it up here in the corner. It pretty much just covers up the whole front, doesn't it? And then take these off. our little flower basket up here. Add our cute little sign to our basket. And then need another bow. So we'll tie a little double bow. And then I need a glue dot. And it's calling for it to be over here on the side. How am I going to put this on here? Let's see. I don't like that. Well, I guess I'll just do it like that and tuck them around. There we go. And then we need a couple butterflies. So we're going to put them in our little flower basket. And then maybe down here. So there we go. There's card number 2. Do you like this one? Do you have a favorite between the two? I think they're really both cute, and I think anybody you send them to, if you happen to get this, I'm sorry you can't get it if you aren't a subscriber already, but I think anybody that could get a card in the mail would be happy, because who doesn't love getting mail? I know I love getting mail. And I really believe that we should be, sending cards to people and writing letters and making people feel special and loved. Because I think our world has gotten very lonely since COVID, and trying to help that. So I know we need this one. We're on the 3rd card. We need the yellow card, this front, and then let's see what else. This one has a lot of pieces. So I can see it needs one of these. It needs this. And this flower pot. Nothing from there. Alright, I already got the books. Oh, we need one of these flowers to go on the front of the plant. Alright, I think those are all our pieces for this card. Just checking if there's comments here. I can't see them. Let me see if I can. Oh, there. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lori. And my husband is on here, too. Hi, guys. So, let's see. I think we need that in the front. What? I'm missing something. Where is it? Where is it? One more label that I missed. So Bonnie, thank you for my nails. Yeah, I got these done the other day and I had them done very patriotic. My friend did a really good job of it. She's very good at her nail art and stuff. There we go. That's what I was looking for right here. All right. So we have to stamp that label. We have to stamp this flower. So, we need thank you. So we're getting through all the labels. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out this program. I thought I would see comments. Maybe I have to figure something out. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Ink pad. We need thank you here. Do it the right direction. Looks good. And then I need, what do I need? A clump of flowers. And I gotta try to stamp on this little white piece. No. I need. If you ever have to stamp on something white, a good trick is to put it on a colored background. And so I gotta figure out which way is up on this before I get it inked up. That looks like it. So yeah, if you ever have to go and stamp over white die cut pieces like this, put it on something colored and then you can see it easier. Sorry if my head's in the way. I kind of need to be above it to see how I did. Not too bad. Yay! And then I see this card has some butterflies stamped. So let's see. Oh, I didn't rub it. Hopefully it's stamping good. Okay. There's a couple butterflies over here by this basket. Uh-oh. Hope I'm not getting my fingernails in it. I'm really bad about that. If my nails get too long, I end up dipping them in the ink pad. And then I get extra little marks on my card. But, you know what, for this guy, I'm going to use a smaller block. I'm really bummed Stampin' Up! Didn't sell these anymore because they're really handy for these little guys. And then this one is going to go up here. Alright, I'm trying to see if there's a way I can see comments while I'm... Nope. Just checking. Don't want to miss anybody. Oh, there you go. All right. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me, if you're still here. I'm starting to do these Facebook Lives every Thursday now, and I'm really liking it. I'm feeling good about it. And I figure one of my lives, I'll always do the paper pumpkin. I want to be able to show our new kits that come out too, and once a month be having my virtual card class, which shows the cards that I'm doing in person, but anybody that is not here locally can get the kit if they want it. have to be sure that I'm in the screen because I zoomed in so far. Maybe I zoomed in too far for you guys. Got to get used to the new place that my camera is. Sorry if you've been missing out on stuff. All right. I'll get used to it. This is only my third Facebook Live, and you know, with time you get better, right? That's what I keep telling myself. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, we put that on there. Oh yeah, close this up before I stick my hand in it. Put some dimensionals on this little guy. Oh, my little dog's whining over here at me like she wants to go outside. I took her out before I went live so that she'd be quiet, and that didn't seem to help. So if you hear a little whimper in the background, that would be her. All right, let's see. The flowers are going to be punched up, so I don't think I'm going to put the plant up. That'll be too tall. Sometimes if you make things too tall, they don't like to mail very well. And our little flowers. And stick them on there, just like that. And then I have to do our greeting here. So I'm going to do this. And let's see, I have to make a big bow. A big loose floppy bow. Oh goodness, see, this is why I make double bows, because I'm just a hot mess in a single bow. But I need a big bow. There. Because it's just going to sit on here behind our other greeting. So probably should have glued this down first. Let's see. Right there, and then we're going to give this some dimension above the bow. And we're going to put it right on the edge there. Yeah, I probably could have made my bow a little smaller. Maybe made it a little, let's see. There, we can pull it a little bit. Figure it out. All right. Take those off, and then now we just need a couple butterflies. And let's see. Do they put butterflies on here? I don't know. Can't tell. Actually, I don't see any of the silver butterflies on here. Nope, because we stamped them. So that one doesn't get butterflies. So that's the third card. So these are the 3 cards that come in the paper pumpkin kit. Very cute. I feel like our paper pumpkins are getting a lot better now. They seem to be making improvements, and I know that the one for July is going to be beautiful. It's an easel card, and it's flowers, and it's birthday, and so pretty. So if you like the simplicity and the ease of just having a little kit in a box, just like this, I put the link so that you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. I think you can only, or you can do just 1 month if you want to try it. But they make some really cute cards that you can mail out to people. And every month is a different theme. So I hope you like this video. I'm glad you joined me. And I will be with you next Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm working on yet, but I'll figure it out. It might be, I'm trying to think, either another kit or I might pull out a scrapbook kit and do some scrapbook pages. We'll see what I'm feeling next week. But until then, I will see you, and enjoy your tea if you're drinking tea, and I look forward to seeing you. All right, have a good day. Bye.